Is it worth investing in Utah, in Salt Lake City, or anywhere else along the Wasatch Front or in the state? This is Eric Gardiner with EXP Realty and HeyEric.com, and we're going to cover that right now. So Salt Lake City and Utah are great locations for investment in rentals and real estate and other things like that. We have a lot going for us, like we've covered in previous videos. We have a great economy, we have a lot of jobs coming, we have a lot of outdoor things. People relocate here constantly for all of those things. So naturally, people are going to be looking for housing, whether they're buying a house or they're looking to rent while they get used to the neighborhoods and the areas where they work and live. They're going to find homes and they're going to be renting. And so if you are looking for a place to put cash or grow a rental portfolio, Utah is a great location for that. Sometimes though, when you dive into the nitty gritty and the numbers, you need to really establish what your goals are. Are you investing for immediate cash flow on a monthly basis? Are you investing for appreciation? Do you have different reasons? Do you have a kid at school, maybe at University of Utah, Utah State, or BYU? All these are different reasons to invest, and let's dive into them. So cash flow in Utah is normally a little bit difficult than other states. With COVID, our home prices skyrocketed like a lot of other places. And as of right now, they're not necessarily going down that much. With looking for a cash flowing property, even if you put 20% down, like most, investment loans require, you might break even on that property on a monthly cash flow. Let me share with you a personal example that I have. 2 years ago, we started remodeling a property and we listed it right as rates started increasing, the fall of 2022. Because of rates and because of location and some other variabilities, we couldn't get it to sell. What I ended up doing was refinancing it and basically buying it to rent for a while. In the end, we got an appraisal on the property. I had to make sure I was covering the 20 or 25% down that was required for that type of loan. And so I brought $96,000 to the table to close on this loan. In the end, my monthly payment ended up being about $2,433 a month. I then, listed it for rent on rentler.com, and I got a tenant and they had a cat or a dog, and so there's a pet fee involved. But my total rent for that property was only $2,400 a month. In this situation, I ended up, basically losing $33 a month on this rental property. And we didn't buy it as, it wasn't supposed to be a rental. It just happened, bad timing with rates and other things like that. But it's an example of, will the property cash flow with 20% down? Now, 18 months in the future, I'm actually selling that property. Over the last, 18 months, it's appreciated about 4%. This goes back to, are you looking for cash flow or appreciation? What do you really want? Hopefully, right now we do have that home under contract. It's scheduled to close in about a month. Another thing to think about is the submarkets in Utah. We do have a lot of universities. We have the University of Utah in Salt Lake. We have Weber State in Ogden. We have Utah State in Logan, UVU and BYU in Provo, and a lot of other small colleges and small towns. Also, we have the recent change of Utah Tech University in St. George. Student housing is a big thing. I know at the University of Utah, they don't have enough on-campus housing for all these freshmen coming. So a lot of those are going to have to find off-campus rentals. And with that, as a parent, maybe you're looking for that type of rental. It's a good subset of renting that you might want to look at. Another one that I've had friends find is kind of buying new townhomes or condos in our little tech corridor, Silicon Slopes. That's been a great option because with a new home like that, obviously it's brand new. You have no capital maintenance, no expenses like that. And it's close to all those jobs that people are coming here for that usually have higher salaries, some of these tech jobs. So people rent those out and they usually cash flow pretty easily. And then you have market appreciation and whatnot. Another subset that I like to talk about is obviously the vacation rentals. We have Park City, where the Sundance is. There's the largest ski resort in the United States, Park City Mountain Resort. There's Deer Valley. There's vacation rentals in Little and Cottonwood Big, Cottonwood Canyon. All those are great places for, the vacation style of renting. Also St. George, Utah, outside of Zion's National Park. We have all these little subsets of renting that can be really beneficial. Airbnb obviously is really popular, and our Utah market is still doing really well with Airbnb. Salt Lake City it's the crossroads of the West, as they say, right? And so many people come to Salt Lake City if they're heading to Yellowstone, all these different trips, conventions, and so they come here and they stay here part-time or temporarily while they're going through. So you have short-term rental opportunities, long-term rental opportunities, but all these, depending on what your needs are, your strategies are, can play into your overall plan. And the good thing is, in the end, when you sell it, you're still gonna have market appreciation because our market is second to none. We're doing a great job with jobs, with economic growth, with all these things, sports growth. We're gonna have probably the Winter Olympics in 2034. We have a really great state for investing in real estate. If you wanna look at your situation and kind of understand more about what I'm talking about, schedule a call with me at the link below, and I hope to talk to you soon.